Yo, what is up? What is up? Welcome into the show. You know what it is. Sentell live on Facebook. I'm your host, the sensational Sentell Wyman. As you can see beside me is my main man, Wentz Woods, is in the house. Well, as you can see, we also had this. You see, we had this extra chair right here. So that must mean we have another person on the show. But the man, he had such a great weekend. I felt like he deserved this elaborate entrance. His Ohio State Buckeyes had a big win on Saturday. His Cowboys won the road and beat the Redskins last night. I mean, the man is having a great weekend. So I figured he just deserved this intro. So come on in here and gloat about the Buckeyes and your Cowboys, man, Hood Jones.
Thank you. One more time.
Just a great weekend.
Was it?
Great weekend of college football. We got another great weekend of college football. So, I mean, from your vantage point, you want to fix that? What's the most impressive thing you saw Saturday about the team? What's your thoughts of the game? I mean, just take me in your mind during the game.
Man, it was crazy, man. My mind was just, going 1,000 different ways, man. But the thing I'm most impressed about, my quarterback, JT Barrett, he finally getting the recognition he deserves. Finally. He had a good weekend. Good game, man.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, welcome into the show, man. We got a lot to get into. College football playoffs ranking come out tomorrow. So with that, we're going to give you our top 6 in just a few minutes. We're going to do a little NFL talk. Deshaun Watson, incredible. Texans Seahawks game was great. Of course, we'll talk about some of that college football games over the weekend. But I really want to hear from you people. This is Reaction Monday, Overreaction Monday. I need calls. I need comments on what you saw over the weekend. I'm not going to do a whole lot of filibustering today and a lot of whatever. Last night, World Series, unbelievable. I was stuck at work. But, I'm told, and I saw the game winner. I was told it was one of the best games in the history of the World Series. I tend to believe it. We got all of that. And then, like I say, I need comments from you guys. I need content. So, Overreaction Monday. I talked about his Buckeyes earlier. I asked him. So, what most intrigued you over the weekend? College or NFL? Just whatever's dropped out in your mind over the weekend.
Oh, man. The first thing that really intrigued me, and a lot of people gonna be looking at me probably like, what the hell, but Iowa State.
You called it.
I called it, man. I told you. Iowa State, man. The most impressive thing is when a Big 12 team can hold a high-power offense like TCU to 7 points. Impressive. You know what I'm saying? I mean, right now, them guys can, like we were talking about earlier, they control their own destiny. I'm just looking forward to watching them this weekend, man. Like them guys they really have impressive team to watch. You got to tip that off to JT Barrett, man. It took him 8 years, but he finally won a big game. So hey, impressive, man, impressive.
So to piggyback on what you said about Iowa State, they held TCU to 305 yards with the offense. Kenny Hill threw 2 picks, no TD passes. This is an offense that was averaging about 43 points a game. So hats off to Matt Campbell. Iowa State, I hope you enjoyed it for these 2 years because he will not be there next year. He's about to get a huge payday. He is gone. Hey, line's already open, man. 864-378-5943. 864-378-5943. This is Overreaction Monday. Oh, I forgot to mention that I am also. There is a Sentell Intel trivia question today. For a chance to win this $10 gift cards to Burger King. I'll give you the clue in just a few minutes. Also, I want to mention that Friday, November 3rd at Gerald, there will be a 90s party, $5 admission, DJ Magic Chicken Mike on the turntables. So come out there and support Gerald in Calhoun Falls on Highway 72. Check out the 90s party Friday, November the 3rd. Yours truly will be in attendance. So check that out. But first thing we're gonna do, playoff committee coming out with the rankings tomorrow. So you know what time that is. That's time for debate and arguments over who is who and what is what. I'll start with my top 6, and I'll go from 6 to 1, and then I'll give your turn, and you give me your turn. At 6, I have the Oklahoma Sooners, 7-1. They lost to Iowa State. Look, I'm not a man who does good and bad losses. I give more credence to your wins and good wins. I don't care about bad losses or some things good losses. You lose, you lose. So I don't give a damn you got about 30 or you lost by 1. You lost. 7-1 Oklahoma at 6. They have a really good win. Now as you look at it, going to Ohio State and beating them the way they beat Ohio State in their building, I got them at 6. At number 5, I got Clemson. Another 7-1 football team. People forget already that September they beat 3 top 15 ranked teams at the time, and I still believe on neutral field healthy, they're the 1 or 2 top 2 teams in the country. But for this argument only in this ranking, they are 5th at the current moment. Notre Dame is my number 14, another 7-1 football team. Really good win over USC. They just beat down NC State, who I have high regard for. Dominated them, rushed for over 300 yards when we thought, well, maybe somebody can slow the rushing game down, make them pass. Yeah. They couldn't. They had the ball for 34 minutes. Notre Dame, my number 14. Number 3 is Wisconsin. And look, schedule is what its schedule is. I'm a resume, eye test type guy. Look, schedule's bad, but I got to give credit to being undefeated. Regardless of how bad and putrid the schedule may be, they're undefeated. And I can't just overlook that. So I got them at 3 because they're undefeated. Because at number 2, maybe a surprise, I had Alabama. Same reason as Wisconsin. You look at these 2 teams' schedule. Alabama's schedule combined opponents are 30 and 34. Wisconsin is 29 and 37. I think eye test wise, Alabama could be the best team. But resume wise, not so much. So therefore, I have them at number 2. And at number 1, the Georgia Bulldogs. Combination of resume, eye test, and they're undefeated. I mean, they have the best. They have the best wins, the most dominant wins. Their combined opponents are 35 and 28. But they've been dominant. I got something else here to certify that, but I can't find it right this very moment. Oh, they've outscored their opponents total 305 to 95. That's a point differential of 210. So Georgia is my number 1 team in the playoff rankings. If I were voting today, that would be my top 6. I'll turn to my left. You give me your top 6.
Damn, you put a lot of pressure on me right now.
No pressure. There's no pressure.
Oh shit, but I'm gonna go with number 6. I'm gonna go with Notre Dame. I'm the only thing with me, what I like, I want them guys that them being independent. You know what I'm saying? They don't have them at the end of the season. They don't have that. You know what I'm saying? Got to play for a conference championship like a lot of teams just to get into the BCA playoff, whatever. So I like them. That when I thought, like you said, NC State was gonna be that team to slow down that running game. I was highly wrong, very wrong. Number 5, I'm gonna go with the Ohio State Buckeyes. That person went over Penn State. Just being down that many points and just JT Barrett of all people. No offense, but leading the way. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, that was definitely he made his mark in that game there. Number 4, I'm gonna go with Clemson. The guys had so many them guys had big wins during the season, still this season. Kelly Bryant looked good last week. So, especially with passing, I'm impressed with them guys. Number 3, Wisconsin, weak schedule, but they undefeated. I'm like you, number 2 and number 1. I picked Georgia number 2, and I picked Bama number 1 just because Bama's Bama. But Georgia, man, I cannot wait to the end of this season, man. Like that team there, Georgia is like the most impressive. Like, that's my favorite defensive team right now. Run stoppers, I can't see nobody running the ball on that team. Just impressive all the way around.
I turn to you, Mr. Ohio State himself, fresh off a huge win over the fight James Franklin. Give me your top 6 at the playoff with the start today.
Well, my 16, I got Wisconsin right there because of that one reason, strength of schedule. But, regardless you play, you still got to win or lose. And they doing a lot of winning, too. My number 5 team, I got last year national champs, Clemson. Because, I don't know how, even though Kelly Bryant played good last week, I still don't know what his health going to, go down, before we get down there on, schedule. I don't know where it's going to be. But, if he's healthy, I think, they still, like you say, one of the best teams in the country. Number 4, I'm going to get the red hot Fighting Irish. I like the Fighting Irish. Number 4. They hot.
So hot.
And they only lost to the best team, one of the 2 best teams right now, which is Georgia Bulldogs. Number 3, I gotta go with us. I like my boys. We playing good ball.
Such a homer.
Playing good ball. Hey, they would say I'm biased, but just like Georgia, and Notre Dame, we're gonna beat one of the best teams in it. And Clemson too. And number 2 and 1 go like they say. It can be either or, but I'm gonna take Georgia number 2 only because, Alabama gonna be my number 1 because they the best year in and year out.
Oh, so you got Bama number 1. Okay. Couple things. We kind of similar. Let me say this. The reason why I don't have Ohio State in my top 6, I can't put them ahead of Oklahoma because they beat them. So I cannot in good faith put Ohio State in front of Oklahoma. Even though I may think Ohio State is a better team, playing better right now, I just can't put them ahead of Oklahoma, which all is going to play itself out. Everything's going to play itself out at the end of the day because Georgia got tough games coming up. People don't – that at Auburn and that Georgia Tech game at the end of the season is going to be tough. Georgia Tech has beat Georgia 3 out of the last 4 years. That is not going to be easy. Bama will only get tested by Auburn. They got to go to Auburn, though. But they'll be tested. Wisconsin will finally play somebody. They'll play Michigan. And then the Big Ten championship, either Ohio State or Penn State, so that'll be tough. Clemson got a tough game this week at NC State. And then you have an ACC championship, maybe against an undefeated Miami team, maybe. So all the stuff will get figured out. So that's our top 6. I want to hear your top 6. 864-378-5943. If the playoffs start today, give me your top 6. 864-378-5943. With that also, I'm going to give you my clue to the Sentell trivia question for this chance to win this $10 gift card to BK. That's Burger King for you people who don't know. You should know. Recently, the other day, the Atlanta Braves celebrated their 22nd anniversary of winning their one and only World Series title. Depressing as it is. Hey, but listen, back to the question. The question is, who recorded the last and final out in Game 6 to clinch that game and to win that only World Series that the Braves did win in the 90s? Who recorded the final out to give the Braves their first and only championship in 1995? We have a caller already. Yo, caller, where you calling from? What's your name? Turn down the sound.
Hey, this is Matt Phillips, man. I'm calling about the Sentell Wiley.
Hey, we don't need to have personal names thrown out here. People watching. You can just call in and say, hey, this is Sentell. You have a question or a comment.
Yeah, you heard me start. You heard me. What's up with that game again, my dog? I've been hearing all that too.
Hey, they
I
can't.
got you lying now. I can't. You ain't no lying.
Hey, that can't get exactly where it's supposed to be at right now, beside my damn, right beside my refrigerator. Hey, you. Oh, you watching the show right now? I just told you. I just said. I just said.
You just got there with George about it. I would hit with my showball.
Hey, I just said I got Georgia Bulldog ranked #1 if the playoffs start today. I just said that. I just, huh?
No, man. Hey, I'm proud of you, dog. I was glad to hear that.
One thing.
I want you to throw in that door there for me online. I heard about that last year, man. It's your turn.
We didn't have a bet. This is an outstanding.
Hey, you got into started to do things you gonna start at the beginning.
Oh, so we
the second year into it, you gonna back out.
I didn't realize we had an outstanding bet.
Okay.
But listen though, if you're gonna be a man of your word and say we're gonna do it every year, I'll do it. But I just thought we just had it last year.
Okay, all right. Well, it's every year.
All right. Well, you bring your Georgia stuff here right now. I'll put it right on live on the app. I'll put it on right now. You, like I said, you bring it over here and I'll put it on. I got the Georgia Bulldog ranked #1 team in the nation. They had the best wins, the combination of resume, the combination of being undefeated. They're the #1 team in my playoff ranking. So there you go. Ooh, you happy?
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm excited.
Okay, because one thing I am is a conscientious and objective person. I don't let my personal feelings get into my way of my job. I'm a professional.
There you go. I just want to leave saying that. You know, you got to keep it 100 on Sentell.
I got to keep it 1,000.
You got to be David Pollock. You know, I can't even know that song bitch for a while.
Yeah, hey, man, we appreciate you calling in, man. Hey, look, I'm a man of my word. You bring the Georgia stuff over here. I go back on the air Thursday. I'll wear it live on the air. You bring it over here. Because I'm not going to buy no shit. All right, you bring it, I'll put it on. I'm a blue guy, but I'll wear it. Thank you for the call.
All right.
Yeah. See, this is what happens when you lose. You have to do ridiculous shit like put on Georgia Bulldog stuff on your own show. Thank you, Florida. Speaking of Florida, news weekend, Jim McElwain has been let go or parted ways or fired, however you want to put it, after 2.5 seasons. Mercifully, it had ended. He seemed like he was ready to go. So we were more than happy to kick his ass out the door because he seemed ready to go. I don't want to keep a man who don't want to be there. He didn't want to be there. He seemed relieved, so I'm happy. So job search has started today. So Gators had to hit the reset button. Thank God. Let's move on. Oh, lines are open. 864-378-5943. Back to my trivia question, because I don't know if I got the clue out. But here's the trivia question today for this $10 gift card. 1995 Atlanta Braves won their first and only World Series title by beating the Cleveland Indians in Game 6. We all know that. But I want to know who recorded the last and final out of Game 6 to clinch the World Series title for the Braves. You call up and give me that, you get this $10 gift card. Moving along. College football news. Let's move on to the NFL. Let's go to the NFL. I mean, I've seen some things. This weekend. You know, Seahawks and Texans. Let's just start right there, okay? One of the most entertaining games of a long time. 41-38 Seahawks, but the story of the day was quarterback. I'll start with Russell Wilson's number. 26 of 41, 482 yards, 4 TDs, 1 INT. Let me repeat that again. Because I think I might have misspoke. 26 of 41 for 452 yards, 4 TDs, and 1 pick. That was his line. Deshaun Watson goes 19 of 30 for 402, 4 TDs, but he threw 3 interceptions, 1 for a pick 6. But just all in all, what a great game. If you haven't checked it out, Did you see the game yesterday? Did you see the
Yeah,
text?
man. I've seen it.
Any thoughts on it?
Oh man, Deshaun Watson, that kid there, man. He. If you watch him now, you won't think he's a rookie. You won't think he's a rookie.
No.
The guy became the cook.
I liked it.
Go ahead.
I thought you could get back to it. Yeah, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This, Zoe on Patient Phone.
What's up? You got a question or a comment?
Yeah, I got a comment.
Yes.
We got a question too.
Yes.
Yes, hey, about your top six, man. Why you got Miami Hurricanes in it?
let me be very frank when I say this. Let me be very frank when I say this. Now, let me say this. Miami is undefeated.
I'm not a fan of the Hurricanes, so why are they in your top six?
Their schedule is atrocious. Georgia, I like these shoulda, coulda, wouldas, okay?
Mm-hmm.
They one big throw away from losing to Florida State to the receiver. That was a close game. Georgia Tech, they beat them by a field goal. They struggled this weekend with North Carolina, who has been getting bludgeoned to death by everybody. Everybody who plays them has beat them by at least 2 touchdowns. They struggle to beat them. They have no consistent running game. The quarterback is completely inconsistent. And to be real, they haven't really played nobody yet. They're going to get tested this weekend. And then if you call me back next week and they beat Virginia Tech handily, I'll change my stance. But I don't see it. So go on with your comment.
Going with the actions, though, they look like they should be, worthy.
I guess?
Yes, and then going with your man beside you on here, say he had Notre Dame on the shoot. I think he should have Miami right there if you don't have Notre Dame. But they do have good wins, so I can't take it.
There you go. But
you can respond to that.
But at the same time, Miami's undefeated, true enough. But like we just said, they struggle against atrocious team. Wisconsin, I mean, yeah, they have a weak schedule, but they go out there and do what they're supposed to do. They don't. I mean, they go out there and just get the job done against those teams.
Win, right?
But win. But Miami State, I mean, they struggle. They struggle against North Carolina, man. Come on, why are we even arguing with this one?
Hey, nobody ranking it, what's currently going on. Miami's doing real good right now. I'm not a fan. I'm a Gamecock.
Okay. Look. I see your case. I mean, they undefeated, so you can say, well,
you need to worry about Georgia this weekend.
Oh yeah.
I see your case, but go ahead. He said you didn't worry about Georgia.
Oh.
Yeah. Look, I see your case because Bama and Wisconsin can have the same case that they schedule not as good. But Bama has been completely dominant. Bama, let me give you numbers just a second here.
Yeah, that would have been dominant for them. They'll be the top 25 team, you know what I'm
saying? Has Miami.
Nah.
Exactly. So it comes down to, okay, I test and who you think is really a good football team is what you're seeing because you're right. The ranking, the numbers the same. They undefeated, right? But Bama has outscored their opponents 344 to 78. Ooh, that's a point differential of 266. I mean, so yeah, they play bad teams. They are destroying those bad teams. If Miami was impressive, was going out and beating these teams handily and not having to have a miracle of God fumbles or a shaky field goal or something stupid happening, then I'll be right there with you. And guess what? They still got proof. They can go beat Virginia Tech this week, and they can beat Clemson in the ACC championship, and we'll forget all about those never in the damn playoff, right? So anything else? No.
That's it.
Appreciate the call, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Can you just argue?
Gift card to $10 gift card to Burger King if y'all can answer the Sentell trivia question. Again, the question is the Braves won the one and only World Series title in 1995 by beating the Cleveland Indians in Game 6. But I want you to tell me who recorded the final out to seal the win and give the Braves their first and only World Series title. If you can call and tell me that, you win this gift card.
It really hurt me saying that, though. You say it just like you just no blank.
should have had more. Now, you was talking about Texans Seahawks.
Yeah, man. Deshaun Watson became the first guy to record the most touchdowns in his first 7 games. Like he broke Kurt Warner's record. Like that's impressive. Like what, 19 touchdowns in 7 games in his first year. Like that's impressive, man. Like so, the 3 touchdowns, you taking that away. The guy, he still put his team in position.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So, I hate to say it because as you can tell, I'm a Tennessee fan.
Yes. And
we in the same division. I hate that we're gonna have to see this guy for the next 10 to 12 years. So, hey, I was impressed by that. I guess CC must have gave Russell Wilson a good kiss before the game because
Papa Wilson. Call him Papa Wilson. Papa Wilson. That's what little Future called him. Papa Wilson. That's what you call it. Anything that stood out for you on your Cowboys on Sunday, NFL Sunday that stood out to you?
Yeah, Papa Wilson.
Even if you want to talk about the Cowboys a little bit.
I don't even want to talk about that. I want to talk about, man, what I want to say about this.
It's like it's heavy on your mind.
Get out the chest, brother.
Yeah. Speak it out. We're
The game last night, that was crazy.
Oh, you want to talk to MLB?
No, the game
Steelers and Lions.
Steelers in Detroit.
Yeah.
Who are they coaching from Detroit? Jim Caldwell? You should be fired.
Oh, God.
He should be fired, man.
I heard people.
He should be fired. That's what he should be. It ain't no excuse for that. Probably at least 7 to 8 possessions. 7 to 8 possessions in the red zone and 15 points. Man.
Just bad play calling, bad execution.
Oh, yeah.
Bad play calling, yeah, that's true.
Bad play calling, bad execution. And still play really good defense. Like, no one pass defense in the league.
But if y'all gonna do that, why y'all give Matthew Stafford all that money? You could have got more weapons around him.
Well, this is the thing. You already know. You know where I'm going with this.
You get that money.
The market is set. You pay these guys what the market bear. They can't help with that to pay them because then what? Your alternative is either you pay them or let them walk. And then what's your next move? Yeah. So you have to. The market is set. So get what? Kirk Cousins gonna get more than Matthew Stafford next year. I bet you don't believe Matthew Stafford better. Kirk Cousins better than Matthew Stafford, do you?
You can argue that.
But either way. But I'm saying Kirk Cousins will get paid. No, either way. Because the market is set. Yeah. The next guy get more money. So whoever comes up next, they're going to get more money because the market is set. I can't fault Detroit to give him Matthew Stafford the money.
I just can't wait till A-Rod, his time come up.
And he's like the 6th highest paid quarterback in the league right now. Yeah, that's a shame. Yeah, because his contract was done so long ago. Yeah. Now the market has reset. You've had Matthew Stafford, Andrew Luck has got his money, and now I'm missing somebody. Matt Ryan got paid or something. But I mean, Russell Wilson set the market. Flacco for 2012, Aaron Rodgers might have got paid after that. But anyway, nevertheless, Eagles win. Back to the NFL. Eagles win again. They go to 7-1. They beat my lowly 49ers 33-17, I believe. Yeah. Cowboys win with a good win on the road, 33-19 over the Redskins. And then, of course, you mentioned the Steelers over the Lions. I have an interesting stat for you guys, and I love the stat. When Le'Veon Bell rushes for 23 carries or more, the Steelers are a grand total of 19-0. I've been saying this for 2 years. Stop being a finesse team and throwing the ball all over the lot. If they get that ball to 26, good things happen. I got the numbers to prove it. 19-0, 23 carries or more. What? It seems like you get the ball to about time, right? Those are fast.
Best running back in the league still.
8-6. Yeah, I love him. 864-378-5943. Overreaction Monday. 378-5943. Call in. Talk about what happened on the weekend. We here for you people. Let's talk about a little bit of college football action. Let's start right at the Penn State Ohio State game. What a ball game! 39-38. Ohio State comes back. Finished the game on a 19-3 run. JT Barrett, he shut me up this weekend. But it's great. I love to see senior citizens, do great things. I love to see old people do really nice things. It makes me feel good to know that in my older age, I can achieve a lot of stuff.
This man might be 30 soon.
But JT Barrett, this ain't the day. This ain't the day for me. I'm on chip. I got to respect. One thing about me, you go out there, you do it on the field. I respect you. 33 of 39, completed his last 18 straight passes, 328 yards, 4 TDs, and he ran for another 95 yards. So well over 400 yards with a total offense from JT Barrett. Put himself back in the Heisman race. I'm still not completely sold, but hey, for that game, JT Barrett deserves all the props in the world. What a great game. Your thoughts on the game Saturday, Ohio State, Penn State?
Penn State had one of the best defense coming into that game in the whole country. And for JT Barrett to go out there and do what he did, like he put himself. He put himself amongst, you know what I'm saying, some great quarterbacks when they coming back, for the comeback. The way he did it, man, it's impressive. Like 18 passes completed. 18. That's great. You can hate Ohio State, you can hate JT Barrett, but you got to give them their props, man. Props and it's doing so.
Salute to him. I know you talked about it earlier, but just you want to recap it and put a final nail in that with your biggest takeaway from the Ohio State Penn State game.
Got smile on his face.
Like a joy moment, man. Okay.
You really?
Listen, it's so crazy when it comes. We had a bad loss earlier this year. To whoever that kid was, Mayfield. And he brought a little flag out. He brought a little flag out. He stuck on things. But you see, people don't get this about Ohio State. That's why this game was impressive. We had like 3 or 4 first rounders last year, John. Now the minute you drop before that, another ton. So that's like the last 2 years, like 7, 8 players in the top, 15 in the draft. And if I am mistaken, like we ain't got nothing returning in the secondary that came back this year. Nothing, just a whole, and nobody ain't giving him a lot of credit. He deserves, like our coach Urban Meyer. Everywhere he been, he didn't get him a win, but this group right here it's just more special, cause coming to the game, probably everybody had Saquon and Barkley the front. He might still be the front row, but you got to mention Barrett now in the conversation because he beat him in the head.
Some names about to jump back up in because Ohio State actually did a good job against him on the run. He didn't really run away from him.
He had like 45 yards.
They did a great job against the run against him. So Ohio State swelled back in the last championship picture. JT Barrett swelled it back in the Heisman race. So but
I'm not sold yet. I'm not
saying I said in the picture. I'm not saying they go. I just say in the picture. At the beginning of my season, when I started doing the show, I did my preview shows, and before I did preview shows, I did elite programs in college football. There's only 4. There's only 4 to me. There was only 4 heading to the season. There was Bama, Clemson, Florida State, and Ohio State. So Ohio State is solidifying what I thought they were. They reload. They don't rebuild. So every year, just a new crop of studs, another 5 stars, and everybody somehow coaches them up. And hey, so I'm not surprised that they're doing what they're doing. They're elite program. So I don't expect Ohio State to fall anytime soon. Moving on to some local flavor. Clemson, Georgia Tech. Kelly Bryant returned after a bye week. He looked pretty good through 2 TD passes. But I was more impressed with defense. And I told you guys for the last few years, Brent Venables has figured out this damn option. And you don't believe me. Yeah. I got the numbers to back it up. They had Georgia Tech to 10 first downs. I said 10. They had 230 yards worth of offense. And there was 32 passing yards. So that's Clemson was dominant Saturday to me. Got back to what they do, 24-10 win. Just a solid win. It was raining, wet, but they got the win. Your thoughts about the Georgia Clemson game?
Oh man, overall just impressive with Kelly Bryant. Dealing with the injury. What I'm saying, come out bye week. He definitely every week he's improving on his passing, and so I'm definitely glad to see him doing that. That defense just it's
nasty. It's nasty.
Even with the one loss, me personally, like they right there, in the playoff. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, I mean, tip my hat off to Clemson. You can't say nothing bad about them.
Clemson, it take away from that game for you. Kelly Bryant performed the defense. Everything stood up to you in the Clemson Georgia Tech game. Just Getting Clemson back on the field after a bye.
None really stood out, but Clemson just look a little bit like 2 or 3 steps better than everybody with Kelly Brown on the field. they look very impressive with him. They don't look like like a subpar team, Not, I mean, like none from Cooper, but it just you can see the difference in the team that like they got energy with Kelly Brown. Like I think like a couple weeks ago they had his high school football coach from Ren. He had came on the game. They were talking to him, and like he had said, and I'm really starting to buy in it because I ain't get to see him but like 2 games in high school. But them 2 games I seen, he beat who beat him. The team who won the state. Daniel or whatever. But head coach was saying at one of the Clemson game earlier, he was like, with Kelly Bryant, anything possible on the field. it seemed like that, like it was a raining game, like they always like I always said, man. The defense played good, and the offense goes as far as Kelly Bryant. And I don't mean to say that like be biased towards like saying that's all they got in him, but it just seems like they can, everybody just
they more
smooth and they buy into whatever he got going on.
Like that guy that when he takes off, man, it's amazing.
Cause did you see that? What is it? The first one or the second one? It was one of the touchdowns. He went with a 10-yard stop route to Kane. He come right back to him the next play the same way and he scored off it. Took it like 30, 40 yards unto.
It's just a different offense, and like I told you, on neutral field, when they're healthy, they know they're one of the 2 best teams.
Oh, yeah.
Because I said earlier this season they had separated themselves, and I still believe it to be true. That Bama doesn't have separated themselves. I still believe this to be true. Some teams are starting to look better and come up, but still, neutral field healthy. I think Bama is still the best 2 teams.
Like you said at the beginning of the year, it's no longer, you can't just say Alabama is that premier school.
Oh, yeah.
You got to say Alabama and Clemson. You have to.
You got
to.
No other way around it. Again, Sentell Intel trivia question. I'm gonna give a clue one more time. $10 gift card to Burger King. The 95 Braves won their only World Series title. They beat the Cleveland Indians in Game 6. We all know that. But I want to know who recorded the final out to clinch that game and to win the World Series in 1995. I need the answer, folks. I need the answer. 864. I do. I know what I Google. That's why I got to do that, because I need people who can answer questions without going to Google. I know off the top of my head. I don't need Google for this. 864-378-5943. Atlanta Braves, 95 World Series. I want to know who recorded the last out in Game 6 to secure the win for that game. And not only that, they won it all. So give me that answer to that question. Also, I want to talk about Notre Dame a little bit. What they did at NC State this weekend, I was just truly impressed. I mean, hey, I was impressed with NC State. I was a huge NC State guy. I still am NC State guy, but
Notre Dame on the road.
They put something on them. They rushed for 318 against that D-line. You doing something right. Quickly, Brian Kelly was on the hot seat last year. We can all assume he's off the hot seat this year. I think Notre Dame's schedule gets easier. And one thing about Notre Dame, if they only have one loss, they get in the playoffs. Everybody else, I know you can kick right and kick if you want, but if this team get one loss, they go into the playoffs. Ain't nothing you can do about it. So let's not play this old sad face game. We know it's going. Notre Dame is a face, is a brand. If they lose one game, they going to the chip. So you can set your face up. Just your thoughts on Notre Dame overall, or just from this game this weekend?
I like Notre Dame. After that one loss, they have just been, beating USC the way they did, just dominate, and then just come in like a team with like NC State, that front seven. You know what I'm saying? That's what they did to them 318-yard rushing.
That was killing.
They don't have and like the thing about it, they ain't doing it in like a wing tee or whatever.
No, they are not.
They're doing it in the spread. You know what I'm saying?
They got pistols.
Yeah. Like, damn, man. Who?
And they're gonna run it.
You know they're gonna run it. And it's like it's basically like a 5-man blocking. But they run it and they run it right in the sprint and they making it work, man. And it's like it's just impressive, man. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I know you said shut your face, but I'm one of them guys that hate that they are the independent team. Like you said, one loss, and regardless, they went out. They in.
Yes.
They in because they got the resume to back it up.
They absolutely do. Got the resume. Your thoughts on Notre Dame? Take away from the Notre Dame team? Impressed with them? No, not so much. You didn't have many top. You had many top 6 and 4, so you must like Notre Dame.
I love. I'm mad about that game with the Georgia game, man. I watched that whole game. It was up like 17-3 or something like that. What it was like?
They were up on Georgia.
It was up 19-3. They lost 20-19. Georgia came back late. That's the game. The Easton got hurt, or the game before anyway. But I've been sold on the team. If y'all don't recall, like earlier this year, they beat Michigan State by 30.
I told you every time they have beaten, they beat by more than 20. And that continued Saturday. They beat State by 21. So every time they've beaten by at least 20 points.
And they like the Clemson, you know. I gave them and Clemson about the only 2 teams, you know. But you can argue Georgia too, but them and Clemson don't play some real good talented team within the first 7 games.
Oh yeah.
They don't be like five of them for them, right? At least 4 or 5 on them.
At the time they played, yeah. So yeah, that's why I got them. That's why I got them at 4 as well on my playoff list. Switching a little total gears. NBA. I know you're a big LeBron supporter. I'm sorry, and I'm not going. It's October, so I don't really get down on basketball. I don't start watch NBA really till after Christmas. I watch college when it starts, but NBA I don't really watch. But I did know that the Cleveland Cavaliers have lost 4 games in a row.
Yes.
You've been a starting LeBron supporter. I don't know if you watch any of those. What's going
on? First of all, I'm gonna go ahead and just say this. I'm a LeBron fanatic.
Okay. Yes.
I ain't gonna say supporter, but
I'm a supporter. I'm a fanatic.
But then, honestly, I think my opinion it's been the same as it was last year. Kevin Love needs to go. It's not changed. I mean, like Tristan Thompson, Kardashian curse. I'm just saying, it's
real.
It's the Kardashian curse.
It's real.
Boy, you seen what she did to Lamar?
It's real.
The man was smoking crack.
It's real.
They busted in this man's apartment and found crack pipes everywhere.
It's real. It ain't just started with Corey. It started with Kim. Reggie Bush, the Miles Austin. Remember Miles Austin? Yeah.
Miles Austin.
I bet you. Yeah.
Cleveland.
Yeah. No, yeah, he was playing with Dallas.
I know he played with Cleveland Browns.
He played with Dallas. He was really good. He got Kim Kardashian. His life with the damn shit.
My boy. What about my boy? My boy. Best college player ever. One of the best.
Reggie Bush.
Oh. Man, hey. Hands down. That might be.
Chris Humphrey.
Yeah, Chris Humphrey. You know what? Chris Humphrey actually, made it out of there just in time.
James Harden did too.
I think James Harden, he got out there. Chris Humphrey really got out of there in time. I seen a comment he made right after, Caitlyn Jenner had his, procedure or whatever, and he was like, "Thank God I got it in time." One guy went for smoking crack, and the other one wanted to turn into a woman. So I can't blame him, but it is real. But
back to your class.
I mean, he hasn't been the same. He just like you don't see that aggressiveness from him, like rebounding. You don't see that no more. Derrick Rose, God forbid, like. Hey, I can touch him like this, and he's going down. So, and I think also with Wade going to the bench, you know what I'm saying? I think it kind of hurt him in a way because LeBron, if you notice, LeBron been playing point guard.
Yes.
Which has been, if you look at the numbers, he's been doing a hell of a job. Which he
gonna do what he do.
Regardless, but I think it kind of in a way it kind of. I ain't gonna say hurt them, but at the same time, what other guard that you can say they can fill in, they can really fit in there?
They don't have one.
Exactly.
Derrick Rose hurt those games. He played point guard. Either Thomas still hurt. We don't know when they're gonna get him back. This is the case of Cleveland. Let me tell you personally what I think. They just coasting. I'm doing every year we do this. We sit here every year and make this big fuss about Cleveland and all. And LeBron ain't sitting here worried about 82 games when the ultimate goal is to win and all.
Yeah, because I was looking at it last night too. I was watching the highlights. I had seen it. They had like 4 or 5. Then I'm telling TV, I was watching Reggie Jackson shoot out his ex-teammate, shooting 30 footers all over the red thing. They hitting, shot clock, shot, spin around shot. I don't know who these players. These truck dressing up the other side. Like,
They beat the
it
Warriors.
was crazy. And then late in that game, the Warriors was up like, if I ain't mistaken, it was like 77 to 87.
I hate
But
that.
by the time they got to 90 something, Detroit took the lead by then.
Yeah, I think these teams, man, Golden State, San Antonio, Cleveland, they only playing for one thing. That's the one chip. These damn 82 games need nothing, especially in October.
Can I say this, though? I say this. I just want to go ahead and throw this out there now. MVP, the Greek Freak.
35, 11, and 9.
He's been impressive. I brought him up last week. The numbers speak for themselves. He had 30 points in every game he played.
I'm gonna say one more thing too. And these boys, if they had they one man away. Well, I would love to see the ball with them boys, but it ain't gonna never happen.
I know you talking about.
Man, them boys them. New Orleans Pelicans, man.
I play good basketball.
Man.
OKC.
Holiday looking so good against Cleveland Friday night. Oh my God.
They would. But OKC just been so like Russell. I just love to watch Russell.
He don't have a triple double against every team in the NBA he ever played.
And it's gonna be even like crazier because like Melo don't have to work for his point, and Melo can sit right there and just and he has that wet jumper. And you got Paul George who can come off a screen and just jack it on and can create his own shot.
That's all Melo been doing against. I watch it. He ain't even carrying the load. I think the one game I seen him carry the load, it was again like
the first game of the season
week.
they were trying
to Utah.
They was trying to get him. The next game they were trying to get him off because it was the old team. I think that's what happened. But other than that, you're right. Russell created so much chaos and havoc that he's making it like easier for he got to work to get your shot. Paul George got to work hard to get his shot. And like I said, if Russell continues to share the basketball and play unselfish, this team is a legitimate threat. Now, what I concern myself with is when Russell wants to take 30, 40 shots a game, which is never good. If he's willing to be selfish and selfless and pad the ball, OKC got a legitimate shot. But it's October, man. I'm not going to get caught in all this basketball hype. I just want to bring it up because I know he's a good run guy there, lost post straight. Like, what's going on with Cali? We don't really care because it's October. Let me give you this trivia question again. It is, man. BK gift card. The trivia question. You gotta call in to get it. Don't comment on it. You gotta call in to get this. 864-378-5943. 864-378-5993. The question is: the Braves won their only championship in 1995, beating the Cleveland Indians in 6 games. I want to know who recorded the last out for the Braves in the game 6 to win the game and to clinch the World Series title. If you can call and tell me that, you win this gift card. Who recorded the final out for the Atlanta Braves in the 95 World Series to clinch their first and only championship in Atlanta? Before we go, let's revisit our top 6 playoff teams again. I'll give you mine and you give yours, and we'll discuss that. I need some input content. Overreaction Monday, Sentell's Intel, with Woods, Hood John, we in here. We all here. The crew is back. Let me give you my top 6 playoff teams. We start off the program with this. I have Oklahoma at 6. I have Clemson at 5. I have Notre Dame at 4. I have Wisconsin at 3. I have Bama at number 2. And I have Georgia at number 1. I gave you my reasons earlier. Recite your top 6 again.
I got Notre Dame at number 6. And at number 5, I got the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Respect on his name. Put respect on his name.
And at number 4, the reigning, defending, undisputed national champions, Clemson Tigers. Right. Number 3, the weak ass Wisconsin team. Number 2, Georgia, and number 1, Bama.
All right, and you give me your 6 again.
I really ain't got no order, but Georgia and Alabama 1 and 2. Y'all get your butt.
No, you not put 1 or 2 of kids.
Alabama 1.
There you go.
Georgia 2. And everybody else fill in the blanks.
No, you fill in the blanks.
I got Wisconsin, Clemson, Notre Dame, Ohio State, and like I said, Alabama and Georgia right now.
All right, that's it. What are your top 6? What are your top 6? Comment right there or call in. Give me your top 6, your top 4 teams in the league playoffs. We're doing this because tomorrow the College Football Playoff Committee will release our first initial College Football Playoff rankings. So we gave you ours and what we think, what I think it's gonna look like, what he think his gonna look like. This is what I think it's gonna look like, but that's just my opinion. One man's opinion. 864-378-5943. Got about 10 minutes to fill in. I would like to fill it in with some phone calls. I would like to fill in somebody answering this trivia question. Because I hate to be the man that to go up here and get me a damn BK King meal. I really would be the guy. Because I would go get me a BK King meal.
Farmhouse. Man, you gonna get you 2 wrappers for $60, man.
Well, yeah, I could do that and get me a meal. Yeah, I could do that. But I'd rather give it to you people. That's why it's on here. There it is. $10 gift card to Burger King. If you can answer Sentell trivia question while I'm on here, I'll be back. Look, there's something different. We won't be back. I won't be back on Thursday. I'll be back on Friday. I know it's tough on a Friday. People want to go out, you want to do your thing, what you love, I get it. But I'll be back Friday.
So
let's try to get some viewers in here on Friday. I know Friday's a tough show, but gotta go on Friday. We'll do real news, fake news. We'll have Sentell Sucker of the Week. We'll have my NFL power rankings for this week, among other things. So tune in Friday. I don't know what time yet. Maybe 7, 8. I don't know what time yet. Probably 7, but right now I don't know. But tune in. Tune in Friday. Tune in Friday. I'll be here. I don't know if they'll be here, but I'll be here.
I'll be here.
But tune in Friday, another episode. But right now I'm desperately trying to get away this damn gift card, but nobody seems to want to answer the trivia question. No, it's not. Well, you know what? You can't Google.
You might be the only Brave fan out there, man.
What are you doing this? But you know the Brave fan watching this show right now?
Really?
Do you know?
Really? Oh man, yeah. Do we got any Yankees out there?
Oh, he got it, boy.
No,
don't Google. Don't you Google. Don't you Google. Call it in. Do not Google. Do not type that in at the bottom. Do not type that in at the bottom.
They click it in and send the other one.
Yeah. Birdo, Sandy, Kenny Lofton, Albert Bill, Carlos Viagra on that team. They had some balls. They had some balls on that team.
Man Ramirez was on that team.
Chipper on the team.
Man,
Fred McGriff, Chipper, Smoke, man, they were all there. I'm not giving you the name of these people.
What about Man Ramirez? He was on that team too.
Man Ramirez on that team too. 95, he may have been, but he wasn't. If he was, he might have been false. He was just not. It was like I say, Viagra, Albert.
I know. I had bought the game.
Sandy Alomar Jr. They had some guys.
I had bought the game.
Jim Tobey was on that team. That Cleveland Indians team was loaded in 95. The Braves beat them. Tom Glavine, my favorite pitcher of all time for the Braves, had high tops, number 47, 11, pitched a wonderful game, gave up no runs, 8 innings, and like 1 2-hit ball or something crazy like that. But anyway, in the night, our closer came on, got 2 outs, and then the final out happened. You need to tell me who recorded that final out to get this gift card to Burger King for $10. Tell me who recorded the final out for it now in game 6 of the World Series in Windows.
Great pitching on that.
Again, let me remind you that Friday at Gerald's there will be a 90s party. $5 admission. DJ Magic, chicka Mike on the turntables. Hot girls, good food. Hey, yours truly will be in the house this weekend. I will be there November 3rd because, I'm a 90s guy. You know what I mean? I was born in the 80s, but I'm a 90s guy. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it. So check out Gerald's on Friday, November 3rd. Like I say, final admission, DJ Magic Mike, food, just a good time. So come on out and have a good time. That's how we do it here. Sentell, baby. Hood on, Wentworth in the house, man. We what a weekend it was. This is Overreaction Monday. Not a whole lot of reaction for you people. I was expecting to hear from more Grizzlies fans. I heard from the Georgia fans. I knew they were gonna be out. And I heard from a Carolina fan trying to make an argument for Miami, but I didn't hear from no Miami fans. Y'all undefeated, didn't hear from no Miami fans. So hey, you whatever I say, since you don't want to call in to defend yourself and state your point, you have to subject yourself to what we say. So there you go.
That's okay, because they know what it is.
You know, man, I tell you what, when he called in and said, why was Miami not in the top 4?
He needed to know. He needed to know.
What the?
Just like saying,
man, what the hell? I'm like, this dude gotta be joking right now. Like he calling in to mess with us right now.
I know we went. I know we were talking about though. I buy our still. More of a better chance of making college football.
And because if you just say they're a better football team and had the eye test, then you're right.
Yes,
two losses, and that's where it comes into conflict with the losses in the week. Because Miami's schedule has not been good, but Iowa State did lose to Tennessee, which is a bad loss at this point. Texas is not a good football team.
But see, listen,
but they had a couple of good wins.
They're just like coming from they had one loss. They had one,
but I mean, you always gonna get down to that. But like I said, it's gonna play itself out. Yeah. Miami played Virginia Tech this week. They go if they do win, which I don't believe they will win. They can go play Clemson in the ACC championship. They got their chance. You do that, you go undefeated, you get to the playoff. There's no excuses. Wisconsin, same with you. Yeah. You win out, you beat Penn State, Ohio State in the Big Ten championship, you go to the playoff. Clemson, you win out, you go to the playoff. Bama, you went out, you going. Georgia, you went out, you going. See, it's easy to fix this. This is easy to be fixed.
Everybody has their own destiny.
That you control. All the top 16 control their own destiny.
Exactly.
And I'll throw Penn State in there too. They control their own. Well, not Penn State. I'm sorry. These 16. Penn State do not control their own destiny. They need Ohio State to lose. They don't control their own destiny. These other teams, they control their own destiny. You win out.
So we all got the same input on the Pac-12. It won't be no Pac-12 team.
Pac-12 is big.
Do I have to keep saying this?
Hold on. Why Arizona big? Why State?
Pac-12 sucks.
Who that one wearing ball for it like Arizona?
I'm off that train. He got like Pac-12 player.
I thought that was that ball for LSU.
The Pac-12 sucks.
Pac-12 is no more. They have no chance.
It sucks.
Man, Arizona, man.
I tell you what, if USC can go back to bringing Snoop Dogg and all of them on the sideline, which ain't gonna happen no more after the whole Reggie Bush situation and all that. That's the end of that. But the Pac-12 overall sucks ass. I said that at the beginning of the year. I knew there was no Pac-12 team getting the playoff. I said it. Hell, I'm going for and say next year there ain't gonna be no another Pac-12 team in the playoff.
That's Jay Brown. That's a bold statement.
Very bold, but it's the truth.
We here, man. True. Hey, you want to call in right now? Talk about the playoff rankings, your playoff rankings. True. What happened this weekend in college, NFL, even the World Series game last night. 864-378-5943. 378-5943. On here for a few more minutes, trying to desperately give away this gift card to this question, but no one seems to have the answer. Hey man, all you need to know who recorded the final out for the Braves to win their only World Series in '95. That's all you need to do. Who recorded the final out? That's all you gotta do to get this $10 gift card to Burger King.
I know somebody got the munchies out there.
We have for like I said, a couple.
Hey, y'all be telling them spicy win nuggets too.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh shit.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
What's going on, man? It's Shiny.
Okay. Are you calling to answer the trivia question, or you have a question or comment?
Trivia question.
Oh, you're gonna answer the trivia. You're gonna answer the trivia question. Give it to me. Okay. Well, you should know this then.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay.
That was I think it was Viders and Griffin, wasn't it?
Hey man, that's right. Well, see, I want who I know you put recorded who made the last out, but I want the guy who actually caught the fly ball. You got that part right anyway. But congratulations, my man, Marquise Grissom caught the final out at the end of '95 World Series. You are the winner.
Yeah, I was watching every single pitch of that game, and yeah, that game broke my heart.
Hey, it made my heart. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, 13 years old, I cried like a baby when Marquise Grissom caught that final out. Hey, it was heartache, but I had been through so much trauma, 91, 92, of course. So I was happy you were sad.
Well, I thought we was gonna do a little bit better because we ended up playing the Marlins and lost to them.
Yeah, 97.
Yeah, we we have some things, but we still never get it done. We still can't.
Yeah, I thought 1917 was better than 95 team. They lost to that upstart Marlin team who bought all them players and Elka Renteria had the game winner. But you were right, my man. Barriaga to Marquise Grissom.
I will say this, y'all on y'all way. Definitely on y'all way.
So you're correct. Inbox, well, not inbox. I'll inbox you the information. We can meet up and get you your card, my man.
Oh yeah, appreciate that.
No problem.
You didn't mention Tony earlier.
Say what now?
You didn't even mention Tony earlier.
I did. It was kind of late. I did mention Tony.
Oh, okay.
You want to say anything about the Georgia Bulldogs before we get off the air?
Oh yeah, go
All right, man. I appreciate you, man. Congratulations, dog.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, we finally got a winner. Marquise Grissom with the answer. Like we got from Montreal Expo. I'll never forget that play. But hey, that's just me.
That's so nice to see that somebody called in
and got it right on first one. And he was a Georgia fan. So luckily, this guy had a great weekend. Georgia fan, he won a big part with Sentell. So hey, I'm a little miserable, but I'm here for you people because I'm a host and that's what I do. I'm a professional. But we gotta get out of here. I'll be back Friday. This is my main man, Winston. Word, he is. This is Hood Jones. This has been Sentell's Intel. I have been your host, Sentell Wideman, the sensational Sentell Wideman. I will see you Friday. We are out.
Cowboy.